Guys, so I'm like super bored, and yeah, like very bored, and I can't sleep. So what I decided to do is I just felt like making a video for you guys. So I'll just make a random video on use Fruity Loops, general stuff like stupid stuff that you might not even need, but some of you might like it, some of you might not like it. But yeah, I'm just gonna explain Fruity Loops, some of the things on Fruity Loops that you might not have known. First and foremost, did you know that you can actually play around with these things like that and organize them in your own way, however you want them to be? You know, all of these actually move like that, and you can put them your own way. So, in other words, you can do this and do that and put that there. If that makes you happy, or you can do this, that. So all you just basically doing is clicking and dragging in whatever direction you want it and move it around. But obviously the pieces have to fit together. I'm pretty sure we all went to preschool. We did puzzles, so we know that everything should fit in nice and proper. As you can see, like mine do, not perfectly though, because obviously you can see there's a small gap there and there. But yeah, that's part of Fruity Loops. So you can also do that. Everything actually moves, so don't feel like Fruity Loops is like, what is this? What's the word for this? Like it's fixed. Like you can't move the stuff. You can actually move things around, to suit your use basically as the user. Secondly, I know with for those that are interested, I know some of you are like old school and prefer the old interface, and the old interface is basically the one where you have tracks like this, and then it separates into two, and you have the one with patterns, which basically shows you the bars and all those things. It shows you the different bars instead of this. That one there, to get that, what you do is you go to options, you go to general settings, you go to and you just go to general settings, and then you just go here and you say and click on enable legacy pre-computed effect. I think so. Yeah, it should be that one there. Let me see. Yeah, it should be this one. Yeah, you just click on that one, and then what it will do is it will allow you to basically go back to the old method, which basically shows you the bars, the gray bars instead of the new, pattern and whatnot. These ones here. So some of you are maybe old school and you still want to use the old methods. That's why we do it. So let me just check the time. So I'm just basically just covering all the stupid stuff that I never really covered for you guys. So that's how you do that. What else? I think you pretty much know all these other details now. You should know all of these things there. Let me see. Draw and paint. Should know that. Draw. You can't drag. You move one at a time. Paint, you can put as many as you want like that. That's the difference between the two. So use paint if you want to be quick. Draw if you want to put one piece at a time. Delete. This basically deletes the piece. Mute. Wait, no, that's the delete one. But you don't have to use that. You can just right click or whatever you want to delete. Mute. What mute does is basically if you have this and you click on this and you just click on it like that. So what will happen is when the track plays, it will play 1, 2, 3. This one won't play. It will just go silent here. 4, 5, 6, 7. So instead of deleting it like this, you just basically mute it. So it basically just keeps quiet and doesn't play. Then you just click again to basically remove the mute part of things. And then what else is there? Then you have your, okay, I don't know what that does. Slicing, you have your thing like that. Choose the slice tool like that, and you can slice it into half, ka-ching, and however way you want to, if it's not like that, but into small pieces that make you happy. Then you just delete by right click and drag along. Select. What you do is you've got all of these things here, different patterns like that, so you can't just keep on moving each one to there like that. That's gonna take you a long time. So you just click on the select tool, click on the left click and hold, highlight what you want to move, hold shift, directional arrow to whatever direction you want to move it to. That's what the select tool does, and you can do the whole thing like that. Shift, left, right, up, down, whichever makes you happy. Delete. Zoom in, as it says, zoom in, and then to zoom out, you can just drag the whole thing there, and go to this little square there, and just click and hold and drag down like that, and you basically zoomed out. So you don't really need that. And then yeah, so that's basically that. You can also change the interface of the whole thing. So you can just go to general settings and change the skin basically. So you can choose whichever skin you want. Let's go to defaults. That's the one I always use. That's the one that comes with Fruity Loops standard. Just go there and it's changed, as you can see. What else? Options. Project info. So project info basically allows you to set the title of your track and the author and the genre, and you choose which genre it is. All that just there. Info, blah 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 blah. URL www.soundcloud.com/22. Show it on opening, reset time, all that just there. Do whatever makes you happy. Work time is basically how long you've spent on the project. The work time stops when you close the project and continues when you open the project. So you can't start a project now and then leave it for a week and think that the work time is going to be a week. It's not going to be a week. It's going to be however much time you spent on the project while you're on Fruity Loops. It's not going to show you, it's not going to move along while you're not working on the project, because it's basically the amount of time you're working on the project. So it's that thing there. What else? Options, MIDI settings. That's for when you have MIDI controllers. Audio settings. If let's say, this is something that might be of importance to you guys. Let me see. If let's say you have very slow RAM, like I do, I have a 1 gig RAM, so it kind of sucks. But if let's say, basically what's happening, it's dithering, it's freezing. When you play your track, it's kind of freezing. It's like because of too many plugins or whatever it may be. All you want to do is you want to go to options, audio settings, come here, and this is what you will see. So when you see this, then you're gonna see this part here, buffer length there. It should be in the center. You want to click, turns orange, drag it all the way there. So that's what you basically do. So you're just increasing the buffer length, and that's gonna make the whole thing move nice and smooth. Although the bad side of it all is that when let's say flip, I forgot how to move. So let's say this is your track. So when you increase the buffer length, when this part is supposed to play, it's going to play, but the cursor like that. So the cursor, instead of being here like it should be, might appear there, but only to find it's actually playing this pattern there. You get what I'm saying? So the cursor is more delayed. This playing thing here is a bit delayed relative to what you see, what you see in the audio itself. But at least the audio sounds good, and you get to hear the track, and it's good quality, so to put it. So that's that there. Project info, I've been through that. So project general settings, I think this is just for you when you work on a track. You can do this, put in all the information there for your track, so it's gonna show up on your file. Somebody who doesn't know that won't know, and then they can't edit the file. If they know it, then they can edit it. And also the benefit of doing this is that when you export the track, it comes out with the name and the artist. So the details that you put in there, that's what comes out. Save, important. When you save your track, save them as a zip file. So just say save as, should show you the Explorer thing. Then you just click there and you say zip, like that. Save them as a zip loop file. That way when you send the file to somebody else, all the sounds will go with it. When you send the FLP like this, then you're basically just sending nothing. Literally, you're not sending anything, because all the sounds will remain on your PC, and the person when the person that you're sending the file to won't be able to open it, or some of the sounds won't play. So send as a zip file. So yeah, so I'm just covering all the basics for you guys, stupid basics that you might not have known. Not stupid basics, but basics that you might need in some time later on. Mixer, sequencer, piano roll. Should know all of this by now. Browser where you find the sounds. There was something that I had in mind. I forgot what it was. Okay, I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, and then this part here, so you can change here to time and all those things. If you click here and you're playing your track, so let me quickly do that for you guys. There's our track is playing. See, it shows you in seconds time basically, so you can tell where your track is. And then there's also this thing where you can change it. I don't know to what, which is this one here, which I don't know how that works, but anyway, it's not the same as but yeah, so that's what that does. And what else? And yeah, I think I've just about covered all the basic details for you guys. It should be good to go. If there's anything else you still don't understand, let me know. Otherwise, I did say I was bored, so I'm just trying to find stuff to teach you guys which I actually haven't taught, which is just basics. How to change from this to the normal keyboard. You just go there, APC, like that, then click on that if you want to see the keys. Click on that if you want to see the actual keyboard. Down arrow, file, edits, tools. I've told you about the arpeggio tool. Strum, that's for when you have keys and all those other little things there. And so I think I've just about covered everything there is to cover for you guys. If there's stuff that I haven't covered, do let me know. But I hope this video was helpful to you. As stupid as it might seem, but somebody out there might actually need it. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, Facebook, Twitter, follow, all that just there. Yeah, and just a little disclaimer for you guys. I do make my own tracks. Yes, I do make my own tracks, and I repeat, I do make my own tracks. I've been getting the question that people been asking me, like, do you make your own tracks? We've seen your remix on YouTube, you good, but where's your own material? I do make my own material. Check out the SoundCloud page. That's where I upload all my original material. Yeah, just check out the SoundCloud page. Otherwise, add me on Facebook direct. I do post sometimes, on rare occasions. I do post my links to my own original material on my Facebook page. Thing is, I don't like to shove my material into people's faces, so I usually just post it every now and then. But if you're interested, let me know and I'll hook you up with the link, and then you can check it out and download if you like, and share and all that jazz. Like, subscribe, comment, Facebook, Twitter, follow, all that jazz. Shut my feet.